Hello, friends. If you've been rooting, screaming, begging for a console update, this news is going to be for you. And actually, even if you don't play with console, being a PC player, actually, this news might actually matter to you as well. So hang on. There was just some new amazing news from the Fun Pimps, but it was a little bit piecemeal. I'm gonna help you to connect the dots here. And to be absolutely clear, there's not going to be a console version for Alpha 20. Hold on, that's not the news here. So it's not going to be in the next few months. But, Richard of the Fun Pimps have actually told us some really important things. So give me a few minutes here and you will see why.
So we want to go into gold next year. We're going to do our best, but we have a vision for this game. If it's not good enough to meet that vision, then we're going to keep going. That's what we'll do. That's what we've always done. On top of that, we're in negotiations with several companies on being our console porting partner. So rest assured, it's coming back to console. It's we want to do that. We're committed to that, and it's going to happen. You know, it may not happen when you want it to, but it will happen. So we wanted to at least let you guys know that we're thinking about you and we're moving in the business direction to make that happen.
Right, so that's what Richard was saying. So keep these two pieces of information forefront of your mind. One, they are working to get the console partner up for the porting. Two, they want to go gold in 2022, which sort of implies an Alpha 21, 22 version. So these are the two important things that you want to keep in mind. By itself, this is not extremely exciting, but hold on. It's about to get supremely awesome. And before I give you all the real good news, why not hit that like button and subscribe? I bet you'll agree that the next piece of information I'm giving you is worth it. So Richard is about to reveal that they are looking for not just putting the gold version on the next gen console, but they also think they can backport it to current gen console. Yes, that's right. They think ambition is that they'll put the gold version on the PS3, Xbox One consoles as well. I mean, that came out of the blue. But there's another tidbit out there, actually two, that came out. The first being that they will try to make it cross-play between the consoles, so you can play with your friends, and that would be awesome. PlayStation friends, Xbox friends. But Richard also mentions Epic Store compatibility. And that makes me think, hey, wait. Epic Store is PC. If they're going to cross-play on Epic Store, it's funny they didn't mention Steam, but if they're going to cross-play on Epic, which is a PC storefront, they might actually be evaluating if they can hook up even PC play with the console version somehow, so that we all can play together. And that would be simply amazing, because I know a lot of people out there will have the console game, but they don't necessarily play on PC. But what if they can play with us at the same server together? Hold on. At the same server? Well, that actually is the second ambition. They are looking to get dedicated server accessibility for console players as well. Not just as it is for PC players, but for console players as well. You will be able to connect to a dedicated server, and that's probably a hosted one, maybe on a PC, but play and keep a persistent world, and not just with your friends joining your local game, but playing on a multiplayer server, persistent, that will be out for months or however long you want to have it. And that's awesome. But you might not take my word for it. We're going to listen to Richard explain it, so don't think I'm lying through my teeth here, because this is really hard to actually believe.
We're going to target the new consoles. We're going to try to make it backport to the old consoles. We have a lot of video options. We think we can make it work on the old consoles too. But and we do. Our dream is to have it cross-play between multiple stores. You know, it would be PlayStation, Xbox, other stores too, possibly the Epic Store or Microsoft Store, all cross-played with dedicated servers. So when it does come back to console, we want that console guys to have a dedicated server experience as well, which is persistent server, so you can play long games for a couple months like the PC guys do. So you guys are asking about console. we're talking to several companies as porting partners, and we're evaluating how easy it will be to bring the current version of the game to console. So it's going to happen. We're not saying it won't happen. We are saying it will happen. But it's easier to do when the game is in a content locked, finished state versus when it's in flux.
And there you have it from the Fun Pimps themselves. I was sort of floored about this news because it's the first time I've ever heard them talk about this. But I mean, I know they were looking at doing a next-gen console, but backporting it, dedicated servers, crossplay. I mean, if they can pull this off, that would be huge for the game. So what do you think? Do you think this is something they're going to be able to pull off for the next gen and current gen console and PC? Crossplay, dedicated server, all of it? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below, and stay tuned for more Alpha 20 news and of course Alpha 21 and so on. See you next time.
Special thanks to the great patrons supporting the channel. If you would like to join the Vedui community and support these videos, do follow the Patreon link.